My name is Melissa Wilson and I'm in my senior year at Fort Hays. I am a returning student. I earned my first degree at Oklahoma State in Family Relations and Child Development back in 2001. And I earned that degree, and then I went on to be a youth specialist, a Head Start director, a case manager. Then I stayed home for a while and raised my kiddos and homeschooled my kiddos and that kind of thing. And then I started actually working for the school as a para. I was hired because of my experience with autism. My son is on the spectrum, and they had a child who had a lot of needs that was also on the spectrum, who was nonverbal, aggressive, and they were needing somebody with experience. And I wasn't working at the time, but I took that job and just really fell in love with SPED. And I'm 100% SPED nerd. And through my time there and also advocacy for my own son, this week was our first full week back. It was a little bit crazy. I'm still trying to get my grip on everything. I actually fell on the playground walking. We have to take a shortcut. Our school is in very rural Kansas, and it's a large complex, and from one side of the building you have pre-K, and it works all the way across to seniors all in one building. But unfortunately, the SPED department is located down in the very far end of the school, which is very far away from our elementary ed kids. So we often take a shortcut through the playground to get to our kids on the other side of the building. And I was walking on the sidewalk, and we have like a little buckle spot on the sidewalk, and I tripped and fell and hurt my knee. And ER visits and everything this week, it's been a mess. So I'm still trying to get my head above water, having to still take medicine for my knee. And so I'm not looking the best for a video for this first week, but yet here we are. So I want to discuss some of the low-tech assistance items this week. And I want to share a few that actually we've used with my son, and we have turned and used in the classroom as well. And I've seen my son use them in the classroom. Like I said, our school is very small, and I work for SPED, so I'm actually in his room, every now and then as well. And something that's probably people don't think about that's low tech, that's super easy that we do, is you have Post-it notes, and you can take a larger Post-it note, you can cut it in strips, or you can buy these strips right here. And when we do vocab with our kids, it has fill in the blanks, and then it'll have different ways to use it. Well, my son gets very overwhelmed very quickly with all those fill in the blanks, just so much information. And he's not the only one that suffers with that, but also students who have ADHD and other things. You can even use it for your kids who are developmentally delayed, but I know with my son it works great. And we just go and we write the vocab words on these strips, and they put them on their desk, and as they want to use that word, they put it in the blank. And then they know what words they have left easily because they're right there in front of them. And then once they've decided that's for sure where they want them, they take them off one at a time and they write the answer in. And then they make the stack with their stickies. This is like genius and so easy. I don't know why we haven't done it a lot sooner. Another thing we've used in the classroom with students who really have a hard time with their handwriting, and it was recommended by our OT and also again used by my son, is the raised lines on the paper. It's really helped him to identify where he is on the paper, stay focused, keep his letters on the right line and things like that. It's wonderful. And we had a class, he was first and third grade, I think it was, and that teacher actually moved to using the whole class to that for a while, and it really did help. So it's a tool that you can use, for everybody, and will help everybody. But again, it definitely does help those who need a little bit of help with that, the OT aspects and needs that you have involved with that. Pencil grips. Pencil grips are another thing that my son has used. He had a really hard time with holding his pencil correctly, and he's always had that issue. And we have a lot of kids with OT needs that also have that, and it really does help create that new habit on how to hold that pencil, because it doesn't feel natural, and so that's something that you have to realize. If they can't hold the pencil right and they're having a hard time writing, then you're also going to have a lot of frustration. You're going to lose a lot of comprehension there, because our kids are spending all their time fighting with their pencil. So this is a low technology that you can use that's going to have a lot of effects for your kids in a positive direction. So these are just a few of the things that, like I said, that I've used with my son that have really helped, that we have also seen used in the classroom. Now, because it's my son, I know like his goals and everything that he's met, and he's actually spent 2 years in OT, and he's supposed to be graduating from an IEP to a 504 at Christmas, and he's down to OT once a week, and right now he's actually on OT as his standalone service right now. And so, you know, he's come all the way through it on his IEP, and these kind of tools what helped him get there. And I think I know for a fact that using the Post-it notes, that low tech option, is something he'll probably use for a long time. It really helps him to organize his thoughts and not get disorganized, not be overwhelmed and overstimulated. It's a wonderful tool. So I'm excited to learn different things that we can use to help our students in this semester, and I look forward to it.